Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Quiptic crossword, and this is being published on Sunday the 13th of April 2025, and it's been set by Chandler. So we had a lovely QC from Chandler yesterday, so hopefully they've set it so that it's a good step up, nice step up from that for the beginners who want to move up from QC. Who knows? Anyway, enough chatting. I think just check I'm recording, which I am, and then I'm going to crack on with one across. Authority given to winning party and team, possibly. Winning party is, don't know, do, team, anagram, admire, I've gone, I've missed 5. A limited study in district, studies a den, con in district. Okay. Bring before a court a rule in hearing. Bring before a court would be ACT, a rule. Bring forward a court. Okay, so we've got a sound like, haven't we? A hearing, a rule. Bring forward a court is to, can't think. Okay, a rain or something. Onset of duly damp weather requires channel 4. Drain. Hurrah, de-rain. There we go. Right. Let's look at nominal trade union featuring nominal. Trade union is normally TU. Corrupt trial. Nominal is anagram of trial. Oh golly. Okay, let's keep going. Tag reinstated wrongly in commercial. So it looks like an anagram of tag reinstated. Commercial area is trading estate. Not that I could de-anagram, that's just a kind of biffed from it. Admire some more spectacles is to respect. Nice hidden word with a good sum indicator. Start to care, they are about opening. Could be a vent for group of sisters. Convent. Okay. What have we got here? Line up TV sitcom, perhaps. Sorry, maybe. I saw the P and said perhaps. This is how my brain works. It just sees it's thinking all the time. Line up TV sitcom, maybe. Okay, well, middle of week is EE. Covering circuits is elapse. That's nice. This one I've looked at. Spell with a session of golf and time needed to meet deadline. Spell a session of golf and time. Gosh, needed to meet deadline. Not really occurring to me, this one. Retired journalist, I assume that's Ed going backwards. Was waiting for fitting. Des. Or is it journalist? Ed at the end. Retired. D. Yeah, it's probably just Ed there, isn't it? Nothing too complicated. That would be. Retired would be. Well, the retired would be an Ed at the end either. Okay, let's come back. Let's go over here. Striking train drivers should pay attention to it. I want that to be signal. I don't know. Signal fits. You should pay attention to signal. Striking. I think striking. Okay. I think it's split at striking and train drivers. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Sweet honeysuckle's latest thing cultivated in garden. Gosh. In garden could be an anagram of an ing on the end. Honeysuckle, sweet. Honeysuckle's last would be an E. What have I got? I've got G. I've got rid of the G. A R D E. I haven't got enough letters. In garden. In garden's got another A. And then an E. I don't know. So I always leave anagrams for quite a while. Let's go across here. Metal worker. Quiet about first signs. So quite a nice sh. In that case, if it's going about something. First signs of metal in truck. Gives you a smith, which indeed a blacksmith is a metal worker. Good example. Still can't get the sitcom. Unless there's an anagram of sitcom coming in there with maybe. Don't think so. Female in neat base prepared. Celebratory meal. So that's just an anagram of neat base with an F. Celebratory meal would be a another one that I can't anagram at this point. Origin reportedly in room for ship. I guess that's birth, isn't it? Is it birth? Origin in room. Reportedly in room. So birth would be origin, that spot, and that would be a birth that way. Let's look at this one. European. Okay, let's go with the E. Obtained part message in cellphone. Ego trip. Egot rip. There we go. Part. What we've got obtained is got. Parting message. Rest in peace. Okay. Rotor devised. Okay. In job to get slowly cooked meat. Pot roast. I think I've been going a bit of a biffer rather than a solver on some of these. Different divert. Different trainee to be around conservationist. So conservationist is normally in National Trust. Assuming it goes there. Trainee going around that. Divert is enter. Another one I have to work out later. This one I've done the thing on a base. Okay. I want to wander around. I want. That's Taiwan, isn't it? That an anagram I can do. What have we got here? We've gone off the screen. Got this one left, I think. Oh, that's off screen. This one. Note person who has an inherent talent. Is that just a double def? Note and person who has an inherent talent. It's not like I was say genius or a inherent. Is there a play on words? I'm wondering. Use the internet and start to enjoy it in abundance. Use the internet. Browse. Start to enjoy in abundance. Well, start to enjoy, I think, is an E there, but enjoy it. Start to enjoy it. EI, IA. No, it doesn't really work, does it? Okay, let's risk scrolling down. Look at some of these clues further down. That fellow is captivated by conservative system ideas. I said that's a theology or something, but a theory. He and a Tory, yeah. So he going into Tory. Good. That fits. That looks like water, surely. Poorly rated runners need it and fail to make progress. Poorly rated. Looks like an anagram of poor rated. Which is tread water, yeah. Runners. Okay, so runners in this case being rivers and water and things. One word. Okay. Recall walker. Tired in part. In long journey on foot. Quo. Recall walker. Tiring. Trek. Okay, so there's a hidden word there with recall being the reverse word, reversing across there. Wow. In part saying hidden. Recall saying it's backwards. Wow. Okay, let's go from there. See what we got. Have we looked at all these downs? Can I still see the downs? Done that one, done that one, done that one. Go into US headquarters. That must be enter, mustn't it? Avoiding cold. So take a C out. US headquarters. Go into is to enter. Go. Headquarters. Is that centre? So I think that's centre without a C. So the American spelling of centre. I think. I'm gonna go with it. What the heck? Hopefully, I've got. Let's get these two. Let's go old writer. Open. Is it open? In front of gallery. Opening for launch. Yeah. In and then G front of gallery. Simple wordplay. Get that lot that in front of, and then a G word. Revised trail in Cyprus showing intelligible character. Is that Cyrillic? Anagram of trail with a CY, I would think. Intelligible character. Got rid of the R, so I've got I've got tail. Got tail left. Literacy. Is that literacy? No. Literace. Well, it could be literacy, but that doesn't work, does it? I don't think that's how you spell literacy because there's an E in there. And that C looks a bit suspicious. So, okay. Not so happy about that bit. And an I, it's unlikely an I ends that downward there. Generally okay. Let's see if I can get this anagram sorted. So anagram helper on different trainee. So we've got trainee. Terrain, isn't it? We've got NT. Maybe we've got them in the wrong place. Entertain, there. Look, it's actually given it to me in the order. Wow. Okay, why could I not do so? Divert. Okay, that's why I can think of it, because divert and entertain are not obvious synonyms. I think they are legitimately synonyms, I'll give that. Scroll down a bit, get myself back on track to about there, I reckon. Double check. Yeah. Okay. Cultivated in garden. Okay, let's see if I can do that. In garden with an E for honeysuckle. Maybe I got that wrong. I think cultivated is going to be an anagram indicator, but rear ending. Sweet. Endearing. Endearing. Okay, I'll go with endearing, being a good word for sweet. Trade union in corrupt trial. Oh, is that titular? Let's see. Titular. Take that out. Means you've got letters for trial left. Okay. What was this? Spell with a session of golf is a round. So let's put a session of golf is a round. Turnaround needed to meet. Yeah, spell with a session of golf. Turnaround and time. Hang on, golf and at time. What's going on there? Time needed to meet. Oh, the turnaround is the time needed to meet the deadline. Yeah, turnaround. Okay. Over here, a limited. Is that area? Yeah, area. Read being shortened. I think this is a rain, isn't it? A rule. Okay, that kind of. Now I don't know how to spell arraign. I think you get arraigned in court like that. So we've got. Yep. I'll go through all the clues in a bit. Authority given to winning team and to winning party and side and team possibly. Authority, mandate, I think. Let's try to spell correctly. M and team. Okay, literally and team possibly. Okay, that's the mandate. Fair enough. So we're looking a bit better now, aren't we? Line up. TV sitcom maybe. Is that the name of a specific TV sitcom? Program. No, it's just a typical example. It's an example. So sitcom, TV sitcom is an example of the answer. Retired journalist was waiting for fitting. Disrespect the discreet. Retired. Okay, let's have a look at this woman down here, the female in the neat base. F, neat base. F. Oh, we're looking for a celebratory meal. Some kind of feast. Bean feast, I think that is. A word I've never used in my life other than when I'm answering. No, it can't be bean feast, can it? Bean feasts. Hang on. There's F. Let's go back there. Let's put bean feasts, see if that crosses. So one of the things you can do with the anagram helper is just see if it crosses all the letters off. F. Neat base. Bean fest. Oh, that's what I've done. It's not bean fest, it's bean feast. That's what I've. Yeah. Bean feast. Okay. Get my brain scrambled. Use the internet and start to enjoy it in abundance. I can't think what that is. Okay, here we've got note is maybe N. Person who has that's a natural. Yeah, it's a double F then. A natural. Okay, so the literacy one is looking a bit less literate in this one. What's this again? This was revised trail in Cyprus. Clarity. Okay, I can do clarity as an anagram with the L and the R in place. So I'm down to the last two, aren't I? Okay, that's quite nice. I want to you serve it. Surf it. We had this the other week, didn't we? Enjoy abundance is to surf it. I think that was in the Everyman, and that leaves this one. Retired journal was waiting for fitting. Gosh, so how long will it take to get here? About 14 minutes. 14 a minute. Retired. Disc. Is it retired journalist DE? And waiting is going to be fitting would be, or is it retired, which is journalist was waiting fitting. What a nasty little set of letters there. A lot of things can go in there, but press. I don't think press is in there. Depress, dispress. Oh, how are we going to get to this one? I don't really want alphabetical it, but I think the A's out. I think it's either a DI or a DO. DU, DUS, could be a DUS or a DOS. I mean, they're all possible. Could be in die. I don't see what the wordplay would be. So I think it's either a DE or that. So this, I could easily go past this. Okay. Nothing obviously coming to my mind here. Right, I'm going to pause the video while I have a think to myself because it would be boring to watch me alphabetical. Okay, I've spent about 90 seconds there, a minute and a half, and I realised it deserved. There we go. I think that's correct. So let's check everything. See if we've got everything okay. All the things seem okay. Now I'll try and go through. I'll explain that clue in a minute. So we've got one across. The mandate given to the mandate. A mandate is the authority given to a winning party, and we've got an anagram of and team, possibly as your anagram indicator. Admire is to respect. Some is telling us there's a hidden word. If you see some, always go straight to the hidden word possibility, and respect is going across more spectacles. A is in the clue, and then limited study, so read without the D because it's limited. So study is to read, limited is saying take the D off. A district is an area. Oh, a spell is a turn. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like, okay, do you want to turn? Do you want to spell it doing the? Do you want to do spell? Do you want to spend a spell? Have a spell at doing the garden work? You'll turn at it, sort of thing. Yeah. So spell equals turn. We've got A in the clue. We've got a session of golf, which is a round, and the turnaround is the time needed to meet deadline. I think we've got a double definition here. Signal is striking. So something that's striking is signal. It's a bit of a obscure definition, and then train drivers should pay attention to it is the signals, obviously. Right, we've got the retired journalist. We've got DE is Ed backwards, retired journalist, and then waiting. So if you're waiting in a restaurant, you're serving, aren't you? So served is was waiting, and fitting is deserved. Oh, that's fitting, that's deserved. Something that's sweet is endearing. We've got honeysuckle's latest is an E. So the E of honeysuckle, latest, and then cultivated in garden. So got an anagram of in garden. Cultivated is your anagram indicator. We've got a smith is a metal worker, so like a blacksmith is a good example. We've got choir is SH, sh, going about, and then the acrostic or first signs of metal in truck, MIT. So let's go on down, scroll on down carefully, see if we can get everything on screen still. We've got a berth, so we've got the berth spelled this way is the room in the room on a ship. Reportedly it's telling you that birth as in the origin of an idea, the birth of an idea, so spelled with an I as I showed in the solve, would be a sound like of that. I don't think there's an easy way of knowing which one to put in, which is why you need to just get the one that goes down really, to be sure. I think as you read it, origin reportedly suggests we want the sound like of that to give the in the room ship. I had no real sense either way. F is female, going in neat base, so an anagram of neat base with an F in it, prepared as your anagram indicator, which gives you a celebratory meal of a bean feast. What have we got? We've got rota, devised is middle of the anagram in a job. The job is a post, and that gives you a slowly cooked meat dish, which is a pot roast. I'm going to scroll on down, see where I'm at on the screen. Just about able to see theory. Let's go down to about there, maybe. Oh, actually, it's taken off a word. I spelled surfeit wrong. Surfeit. I think is that surfeit? Check that one. There we are. So if it's spelled correctly now. I was a bit too quick to chuck that in without thinking about it. Right, let's double check the screen. Theory, you can just see theory, can't you? So we've got that fellow is he, captivated by, so put it into conservative, which is a Tory, and a theory is a system of ideas. Let's scroll down to there. Hopefully I'm still on. Just about on screen. We've got, what am I looking at next? Treadwater. Okay, so poorly rated. So we've got an anagram of rated, which is rated, which is indicated by poorly to give us tread, and then runners need it. I think I think runners need it is saying they need water. I think runners in this sense is not people who run on foot. I think it's rivers are runners. Rivers and streams and things are runners, I think, and they obviously need water to be rivers and streams. If you fail to make progress, then you're said to be treading water. Right, we've got the answer trek. I'm going to have to scroll down and show you in the clue. Recall is telling us it's a reverse hidden word. So recall in part is telling us a reverse hidden word across. Walker tiring, so starting the T of tiring, going to walk, you get trek, and a trek is a long journey on foot. The next one is the opening. Opening is overold, pen for writer, and then in is in the clue, and then front of gallery is the G. That gives you opening, which is a launch. Let's scroll back up here actually and just see if I can use the anagram thingy to look at these last couple of clues. So, okay, revised trail. So we've got an anagram of trail, which gives you the larret bit. So revise is saying it's an anagram. Trail is the fodder for the anagram. And then in Cyprus. So Cyprus here is being abbreviated to CY. I'm not sure if there's a way to know what those abbreviations are other than you have to be a bit of an expert on those things that might be on car number plates or something. Although they probably say you now. So anyway, intelligible character is clarity. That makes sense. So that's how you get that one. On the downs, we've got, let me just check I'm still on screen, which I think I am, yep. On the downs, we've got, if you bring someone before a court, then you arraign them, spelt with an A. A rule, so we've got A in the clue, and then rule is to reign, so King Charles reigns, which would be spelt with an E. And in hearing is saying it's a double R, because actually we've gained an R, and we've changed the A to an E, or E to an A, should I say, to get to a reign. And again, okay, so let's just pop back there. So we've got the sound like indicator is in hearing, so that's next to the rule, so that tells you to then change that to the version that is bring before a court. So the fact that is next to that is what you are going to, the rule is next to the sound like indicator is what you're going to do the change to then get to the answer. Right, the onset of Julie is the D. Damp weather is rain, and a drain is a channel for water. Nominal is titular, or titular. Titular, I think you say it, don't you? Trade union is abbreviated to TU, which is fair enough, and then that's featuring in, so it goes into an anagram of trial. Corrupt is taken as an anagram of trial. What we got here? Pass is to elapse. Time passes, time elapses. Middle of the week is the double E, and that's covering circuits which are laps. A lineup is the program, and a TV sitcom is an example of a program. So maybe it's saying that TV sitcom is an example of one of those. Start to care is the C. I'm writing to you on this matter, about this matter, gives you the on. Opening is event, see that from time to time, and a group of sisters is the convent of nuns. Tag reinstated is an anagram of trading estate, wrongly is your anagram indicator, and a trading estate is a commercial area. Divert, if you divert something you entertain it, not an obvious synonym, but fair enough. Different is taken, there's an anagram of trainee, going around. Conservationists are the National Trust, the NT, so put anagram of trainee around NT. What we got here? We've got European is knee, obtained is got, and then parting message is RIP, rest in peace, and a selfish venture is an ego trip. Right, let's scroll on down. Okay, so we've got a double definition here. So a natural is is a type of note in music, and a person who has an inherent talent is a natural, said to be a natural. Um, if you can spell this correctly, good on you. Use the internet is to surf it and start to enjoy it in abundance. Um, and start to enjoy it in abundance is to. I'm just looking. Okay, surf. So you use the internet is to surf, and then you've literally got E for enjoy, start to enjoy, and then IT for is in the clue, which gives you abundance, which is a surf it. And obviously I can't spell. I think that came up in the Everyman a week or two ago. Right. I want to wander is saying there's an anagram. To wander is telling you there's an anagram of I want going around an A, which gives you Taiwan, which is Pacific Ocean island. So where are we off to next that I can look at? Last clue. Can you still see the last clues? Just about. You can. Um, I think, well, enter is to go into. I think the US headquarters is a centre, so the American spelling of a centre, which is ER, rather than the British spelling, which is CENTRE. Avoiding the gold is saying take C off of that, which gives you enter. So there we go. All of it done. Good puzzle from Chandler there, so thanks for that. And thanks for watching.